Annual enrollment period is now over for Medicare, but that doesn't mean you're out of luck. There are still plans you can find and changes you can make to the plan you already have.
Tom Qualley is the CEO of Sovereign Select, an independent insurance agency that represents more than 30 insurance companies. He's here to enlighten us on Medicare.
Yes, I
am.
Right, Tom?
Yes. Good to see you. I think this can be so confusing for people, and someone out there might even be like, oh my gosh, it's over? What do I do? So now that the open enrollment period is over for people, so people who are on Medicare are kind of wondering what's next. What do I need to know? What do I need to do here in 2014?
Well, you know, it's the last couple months has been crazy. You know, people call all day, every day, and you're in meetings all day, every day, trying to help everybody figure out what is the next best thing. Are they in the best position that they possibly can be? Now that's over. So all of a sudden you're speeding at 100 miles an hour, and then all of a sudden you stop. And so now people are like, okay, so do I just wait until next year, or are there some ways that I can maximize my benefits now?
Okay, so does that kind of lead into the next question, which is, can people who are not able to get onto the Medical Advantage plan, can they change it right now?
Well, so people that didn't make a decision by December 7th, there are some ways that they can make changes. There are what are called special election periods. So some people might qualify for a special election period outside of that annual open enrollment period. So special election periods are if they're like retiring and losing group health insurance coverage, if they're low income or they lose low income subsidies. Also, there's kind of a trick where people that are enrolled in or are willing to enroll in a plan called Senior Care, which is a state-run prescription drug plan, that gives people a one-time special election period to change their Medicare Advantage plan, which is pretty cool, or get into a Medicare Advantage plan. The other thing is, a lot of people, common misconception is that people that are on traditional Medicare supplements, they think that they have to change those during the open enrollment period as well, and if they don't get that done by December 7th, then they can't change that. That's not true. People can change their Medicare supplement year-round. The catch to that is they would have to answer health questions in order to qualify. So basically, well, typically they would have to answer health questions. So basically, call a professional like myself, and we can review that and see if there's a better plan or a cheaper plan. A lot of times right now there are, because we're noticing that most companies are taking pretty high rate increases right now. So if anybody's getting a rate increase or they're getting a letter that says their insurance is going up, give me a call and we can review that.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. You get all this stuff in the mail. Sometimes you're reading through it. You just don't know how to decipher it, and that's why it's so nice to talk to somebody like you who understands it all. Yeah,
we're a fully independent broker. Where, like you said, we carry over 30 insurance companies' products. So we're able to take somebody that calls in and says we're with company A, and we can look at A, B, C, D, E, and all the way through, and compare them and make sure that either one, they're on the best product that they possibly can be, or two, that maybe we can give them a better, get them into a better situation or a lower cost.
So if someone's new to turning 65, they're turning or they're on Medicare, are there things that they can do too? And if somebody did choose some things during this open enrollment period, but they didn't come to you, can they still come to you to look at all those options?
Okay, so first question, people turning 65.
Yeah.
People turning 65 have what is called their initial election period, which typically runs 3 months before the month that they either turn 65 or the month that their Medicare starts, because some people can get on Medicare before age 65 if they qualify due to disability. So then that lasts through that month of their birth date or their qualifying month, and then 3 months after. So there's a 7-month window where they can basically shop around, look at all the different products that are on the market, whether it is Medicare Supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, or Part D prescription drug plans, and really customize a plan to fit their specific needs. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help them sort through the products, educate them on how they work, how they fit with Medicare, and how they fit with their specific needs.
Tell us a little bit about your planning process. One thing I read that I liked was you'll go to someone's house and sit at their kitchen table and
Yes.
talk about this plan, and that might make, with all the confusion about it, that might make them more comfortable to actually be talking about it in their own home.
Yeah, right at their kitchen table
Yeah.
is typically where I meet with people. Our planning process really starts from the first phone call. They call us, and we're going to kind of pre-qualify them in a sense, ask them questions that are going to guide us in the right direction as far as what their situation is and where they need to go, time frame, and all their specific needs that are going to factor into finding the right product, so that I can do a little bit of homework, figure out where I think they might end up, and then when we meet, I'm going to educate them, show them the different products, show them how they work, and then show them how they fit with their specific situation, so we can come to a solution that makes them feel comfortable.
That's great. And I think the key there is just feeling comfortable about the decisions you make and about having your needs met. So here's how you can contact Tom with Sovereign Select. They're located right on North 12th Street in North 124th Street in Brookfield. The phone number to call Tom is 262-641-4111, or visit him online at sovereignselectins for insurance, INS.com. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you.